Welcome to the monthly mini for July 2021. We're going to take 5 minutes and balance your body and your mind. I'm going to tune in to the group and listen for the perfect session that will help us all get balanced and feel more calm and centered. I'm Sarah Lascano of Zen Energy. I'm a medical intuitive and energy medicine practitioner where I help people recover their health and reclaim their lives. So let's jump right into our session. So today we're going to start with the heart. The heart is in the middle of summer in the northern hemisphere. Summer is the time of max expansion, and it is a fire time, and that does focus on the heart energy. The heart is our guide, our general in a way. It really helps guide us, or it has the capacity to do that. And it has lots of wisdom within the heart that we want to be able to access. So we're going to go into the heart and we're going to balance the ability of the components of the heart, the electrical system, the muscle, the communication, the ability to pump and move and synchronize to work with the nervous system, to have proper heart rhythm that is appropriate for whatever's going on in your body at that moment. We're just going to balance all of this coordination within the heart. And we're going to allow any stresses that might have disrupted the ability of this regulation and synchronization. It's really a synchronization of everything working together, just like cogs in a wheel, all being perfectly aligned. We want all of these systems to work together to communicate and regulate in good balance so that you have the energy you need, you have the direction and guidance that you need, and you also have the physical support that you need, which leads to a direct link with your inner guidance, your wisdom, your intuition. So I want to balance this entire thread here in the heart for you. Now we're going to tie this down to the gut. So the enteric nervous system, our gut brain, as it is frequently called, is very closely and intimately related to our heart. We have some very important connections between the two. And we want to make sure those connections are free-flowing and that any disruption here is released. So we want to balance the communication between the two, the heart brain and the gut brain. And the relationship of that wisdom of the heart with our intellect, with our ability to know, to use our mind, to use our experiences, to bring this thinking and book smart in with wisdom, to give a complete package, right? A very grounded, solid view of what is the right thing to do, what's the right direction to move in, what's the right way to respond when you're in maybe a relationship struggle or a communication difficulty with someone. We want to be accessing both of these energy centers, the intellect and the wisdom, to combine into a very grounded response. So we're going to balance this relationship here. And we're also going to tie this in with the microbiome. So we have this huge community of microbes that lives with us in our gut, and it regulates so much of our health. Everything from our neurotransmitter balance to our metabolism, our digestion and absorption. So just a tremendous influence, and they're still discovering every day different ways that our microbiome influences our health. So we can rest assured that it's very important. So we're going to balance your beneficial microbes in your microbiome, and we're going to give them a little extra energy to boost themselves, to crowd out anything that may not be serving you, whether that might be candida, whether that might be bacteria, whether that might be a virus. So whatever it might be, we're just going to boost these beneficial microbes, and these are the types of things found in yogurt, kefir. We're going to really boost those beneficial microorganisms in your belly to bring good balance, general ecosystem balance here. Now we're going to tie that in for a real quick balance before we wrap up on digestion. So we're not going to focus on digestion as much as we have in previous months, but we want to balance it as it relates to the microbiome, because if our digestion is poor and food particles come into the intestines improperly digested, they can feed the bad bugs in our gut. They can hinder the beneficial microbes from establishing a healthy balance. So we want to really boost your digestion, and we're going to do this at a high level. So we're going to include the digestion that begins really in the mouth, but especially the digestion in the stomach with stomach acid and pepsin. The digestion that also happens in the small intestine as the pancreas dumps its digestive enzymes into the mix. And all of these hormones, signals have to work properly and in concert, and if the pH is off, these don't happen appropriately. So we're just balancing all of this synchronization, again, similar to the balance in the heart, of digestion to try to maximize your body's ability to digest your food to set that intestinal microbiome up for success. So we're just going to really balance digestion here on all levels, and especially synchronization of the signals between all these different parts that play a role in how you digest your food. All right, wonderful. That concludes our 5-minute mini this month. If you would love to go deeper, if you enjoyed this, go check out my my homepage, rayzenenergy.com, and I have a free Stress Less Mini. This is an 8-minute session that focuses on calming your nervous system and helping you feel really centered and balanced, even if you're off balance when you listen. So give that a whirl if you're enjoying these 5-minute minis. See you next month. Have a great month.